Hello everyone, welcome back to another update. I know it's a little late, I've been having a lot of trouble trying to upload this video, plus I've been a little busy doing a lot of research and trying to adjust my position in the market. So I finally got this video out. Last week was kind of a dead week. Uh, it wiped me down from 17.5% to 13.6% increase on the month. Not too bad, not complaining considering I think this week's going to propel forward. I kind of have a feeling at least 3 of the days here are going to be significant buy days, and the market's going to really ramp up. I want to talk about my positions. My positions are quite simple. Still in Bank of America and CFG. They're kind of holding my portfolio up. FIT, iTech. I did make a bad decision with Axavant Solutions. That was not. I should have bet bigger on iTech and less on AXON. Should have bet less on them, but hey, it happens. You make mistakes. What you got to do is learn to put it aside, move forward, and forget about it, and focus on your next trade. With that said, I really don't see much right now that I'm going to do. I'm kind of just pulling my money and waiting. I do see some significant picks, as in probably should buy GoPro if you're looking for long-term picks. GoPro, Apple, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, HSBC. A lot of the big banks will be successful in the long run. Um, there's there are a few more good companies going to IPO. I have to find my notes on those, but there are a couple more going to IPO later this year. That would be great. I expect third quarter earnings when they post in the fourth quarter to be great. But I also like his Apple increased their dividend. So that's another thing for me to buy Apple. Well, I want to talk about my next video, but I kind of touch on it now. My next video is just about scams and investment scams and they're always out there. And I would like to give a shout out to John Munga. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong. It's Mungia. Uh, he has his video going. I'll feed the link down below so you guys can check out his videos on the Acorn app. Also, he came up with a great point. He wanted to ask you about for me to do a video on conspiracies and investing in precious metals. And if you have a retirement portfolio, 10% is a reasonable amount to put into precious metals. But right now, all of them are just tanking. Why? Because they're getting sold off. Their dollars worth more than owning the gold and platinum. And you kind of got to be careful with those conspiracies because sometimes people go all in. Like I think it was about 4 or 5 years ago. There was a guy when the market tanked. He was telling everyone to go in and buy gold and silver, and it turned out he was supposed to have like 800,000 ounces of silver in a warehouse, and of course he didn't have any, and it turned out to be just a investment scheme. So you just want to be careful, unless if you're buying bars and storing them in your house, or storing them with a trusted holding agency. I mean, you got to be careful when someone randomly comes up and says, "Look, I invested all my money in with this guy. He holds precious metals for me." That's the first red flag. Because if it's not Apex Holding or any one of the large holding companies, I'm going to be kind of curious. Like, okay, I know there's small companies out there that do it, but do your research, do your due diligence, call and ask and verify. A lot of times when you call, ask, and verify, you'll find a lot of red flags and you'll save your money. And what I want to convey to people about scams is that there's hundreds of thousands of people out there just trying to scam for your money. I mean, down here, someone wanted me to be a feeder manager for their account. and so I never heard of you till now, and all of a sudden you want me to feed money into you. I kind of knew where it was going. This is a Ponzi scheme that he's trying to keep afloat. So I just do my duties and report it to the authorities and move on with my life, and just hope that too many people weren't getting hurt, but I can prevent it by not participating. And you just gotta be careful. You just gotta do a lot of due diligence. Like if someone gives you a statement and says, "Oh, I guarantee 300%," I guarantee. First off, anyone says they guarantee percent increases, that's the first flag. Because if you guarantee an increase, like a 401k, like a pension, or 401k, they give you 0.5%, 1% increases over the year. The idea is that if the more guarantee you get, the less risk you get and the less growth you get. But when someone says like, "Oh, you can guarantee, like, give me $500, I'll come back with $5,000 for you," that's a scheme, because you'll never see that. One, you'll probably never see that person again. Your money will be gone, and you'll just be frustrated. And it's sad to say that a lot of people coming close to retirement, they fall prey to this predatory nature of scam artists, because they know you're desperate to make an extra $2, $3, $4, $500,000 to pad your retirement accounts, and you just got to stop and realistically say, you're not going to create that in 1 to 2 years. You may create that over 30 years, but it's not going to happen over 1 to 2 years. You may get lucky, and you might find the Steve Jobs and invest $240,000, and in 30 years be worth several billion. You may be lucky to find that scenario, but the odds of it happening are pretty slim. And you just gotta realize, whenever someone says "I guarantee," it's already fraud. Like my last quarter was 364%. That was lucky. That was all luck. It was good, some good stock picks, but there was some luck that the market just happened to fly up and I got out at the right time. And now I'm only at 13% for the month so far. So it's gonna be interesting to see how this quarter goes. So technically for the quarter I'm up 13% right now. So if we have another stale week, I might just be flat, or if we have another great week, I might go up. And who knows? But hopefully I've positioned myself well that when the market does go up finally, I'm gonna make a ton of money. But my key factor as to why this portfolio keeps going up, and as well as the portfolio I live off of and make money off of, is because I put constant money in there. When you keep investing your money, portion of your earnings, you're investing it into your capital futures. You're going to consistently make money. It's like when I sell a stock get $100 back, and I put in $50. Now you got $150 to work with rather than $100. Like, the more money you get to work with, the more money you will make in the end. So with that said, good luck, guys, trading. I do want to touch base on the website. I have looked into it. It's going to be a little expensive to do the things I want to do, but I think a couple $1,000s I can get a decent website up with a decent form. I will post, because I will need someone who's good at writing code to build and manage the website, and then I will need a few people who want to be admins, but once those times come, I will see if anyone wants to participate. Also, I'm going to post a link for the Facebook page. Please like and subscribe. I want to get as many subscribers and get as many people and build this forum as big as possible, so that way as many people can help. So invite your friends and family over. You'll be surprised at how much they want to start investing or get a better understanding of investing. So bring them in, comment, ask questions, feedback, and no one else. Don't be afraid to answer someone else's question. Give your feedback. It's always great to have so many minds working together, because you're going to get a much better result than just one person if you get a whole collective working on it. So that said, see you guys later. I'm going to post another video in a couple days about investment conspiracy theories. But that said, subscribe, stay strong, stay positive on your investing, and don't forget to respect the process. Respect that process. Good day, good trading.